Welcome back. It's another episode of the Blackpool Career Mode. It's episode 2. And I just want to say a massive thank you for the amazing support on episode 1. I just want to pull up this screenshot real quick. At the time of recording this, 6 days and 1 hour after the video was uploaded, it's got 850 views, when typically, at least recently, I get 20 to 30 views on a video in that time period. So I just want to say a huge thank you for the amazing support. I'm not sure if I don't think any of my videos have gone up in views this quickly. If they have, then probably won't have been much quicker. Anyway, let's get into some comments. Play Shane Lavery a good amount of games. He's been doing great for them in real life. Also, Blackpool play a 4-4-2, so you can try that as well. Your wish has been granted. I will be playing a 4-4-2 in parts of this episode just to try it out and see how it goes. Been waiting for someone to do a Blackpool career mode. This is going to be good. As I said in the reply, hopefully Nas, this is worth the wait for you. He's also said give John Jules on loan from Arsenal a chance. Would like to see more rotation and building for the future. Well, that is exactly what is going to happen. I'm rotating slightly more in this episode and building for the future. Yes, that will also happen. That's kind of the basis of quite a few of my signings at the start, is signings for the future. I'm a Blackpool fan and we signed Bowler from Everton. He was on loan at Hull. Thanks for that information, by the way. I don't know if I sounded sarcastic in the reply, but something I genuinely didn't know, so thank you for that. I didn't do too much research before doing this, I will admit. The only research I kind of did was actually going to a Blackpool game at the start of this season. I went to Blackpool against Middlesbrough in the Carabao Cup. I didn't do it for this career mode. I was just in Blackpool at the time and thought, you know what, I'm gonna go to this game. It was a great game, by the way, as well. Great result for Blackpool. Are you a Blackpool fan? No, I am not. For any new subscribers and any Blackpool fans who may be subscribing to me for the first time, I am in fact a Port Vale fan. That's all the comments I'm going to be putting in this episode. Let's get on to the games. I apologise, but in the last episode I actually missed out 2 games. They were both sim games. We lost 3-2 to Luton in the Carabao Cup, and we also lost 2-1 at home to Coventry in the league. I simulated those games but forgot to put them in the video, so there's those results. If you're enjoying this video so far, why not hit that like button down below? If you want to see more, then hit that big red subscribe button. And if you don't want to miss a video from me, then hit that little bell next to the big red subscribe button and you will get notified whenever I upload a video. First game of today's episode, we are at home to Blackburn. I love this feature of the tifos in the game. Look at that Jerry Yates tifo. We are playing the 4-4-2 in this game as Edun is on the wing for Blackburn. Nice little ball through from Gallagher and Buckley hits the bar very early on. 12th minute and it's a throw in by Dougal to Delano Bergsorg. Ball over the top. Lovely little ball to Jerry Yates, who forces the save out of Kaminski. Now, I had forgotten to turn the handballs off again, so this penalty was given for a handball against Brereton Diaz. But after this game, or at least within this episode, I do turn off handballs. I keep them on, except for penalties. So we won't be getting any penalties from handballs anytime soon, as Jerry Yates buries it into the bottom corner to make it 1-0 to Blackpool in the 17th minute. All the way to the 43rd minute now, and Rothwell puts it outside the box to Buckley. He goes inside to Gallagher, and Maxwell with a big hand to put it wide for a corner. Into the second half in the 57th minute as Poveda plays it into the middle for Gallagher, and this time he makes no mistake with a rifle of a shot into the top corner, and he levels up the scoring. 66th minute and Blackburn are piling on the pressure, and yeah, that happened. So suddenly from having the lead, we're now behind, but a lovely ball from Maxwell, headed down by Yates, and now Bergsorg is away. He's got support from many people. He plays it across the box, and it's Josh Bowler, the man signed from Everton, not Hull, who gives us an equaliser. And we're now in the 84th minute, and we're the ones looking more likely to score as Yates with a brilliant pass out to John Jules, and John Jules is in acres of space, and once again, players are piling forward. Bowler's in there, Bergsorg's in there, John Jules plays it across. It's Delano Bergsorg with his first goal for Blackpool, and it looks like he may have won it with that one. It's a brilliant counter-attack once again, and we're 3-2 up. And yeah, basically the same thing happens again. Look at the space for Bergsorg, and John Jules is on the other side of the box, so you know what we're going to do. We're going to square it, and Tyrese John Jules has secured the 3 points. We convert young Ian Hendry from a CDM to a centre-back. He goes up to 64 overall. That's pretty significant, because that means that he can now feature in games. He is already good enough to feature in this team. Top of the league, Nottingham Forest. And pretty early on, they show why they are where they are as Rodrigo Eli has a shot, which is saved by Maxwell. But could they be showing signs of their real-life woes at the moment, as Cafu is on the ball. He plays it over the top for Osai Tutu, who has a volley. It's spilled by Maxwell, but Lyle Taylor smacks it against the post. They should have scored there. And Chris Maxwell showing why he is the #1 goalkeeper at the moment, tipping Lyle Taylor's shot over the bar. I present to you our first chance of the entire game, with Owen Dale playing the ball inside. It's blocked by Lowe, it falls for Lavery, and it's saved at the near post by Samba. And after all that trying to walk it in, Cafu just decides, screw this, and lashes a shot into the back of the net from about 25 yards out. And then in the 80th minute, Zinkernagel on the ball, Cafu playing it over the top for Lyle Taylor. He heads it back into the middle where Zinkernagel is, and he beautifully volleys it in. And that is the 3 points for Nottingham Forest. I'm actually remembering to put the sim game in this time. We are playing away at Reading. Young Ian Hendry makes his debut at centre-back. It is the second team pretty much. What's the result going to be? It's a win, a 3-2 win with Josh Bowler scoring in added time. That is what you love to see. Preston at home, this is a big game. And once again, it's the opposition with the early pressures. Olasunde plays it to Maguire, who plays it back, and Daniel Johnson's shot is saved by Maxwell. 22nd minute, Maguire plays it to Lucas João, and I'm sorry, but what a goal that is from the Portuguese striker, Lucas João. Brilliant, brilliant chip over Maxwell into the bottom corner. There's no stopping that one. And then we start to fall apart as Maguire plays through João again, and he puts it away, and it's now 2-0 to Preston. But we are not down and out just yet. Timber playing the ball through to Owen Dale. He crosses it into the box. I'm very surprised that the goalkeeper didn't come for that. And Jerry Yates halves the deficit. And it's not even half time yet, and Preston have a chance for a third here through Sean Maguire, and he's actually going to get it in. I don't know how he's managed to, 1, dodge the challenge of Ekpiteta, and 2, get it in at the near post. Maxwell, you should be doing better, mate. We're into the second half now. In the 69th minute, Jerry Yates is played through by Tyrese John Jules. Surely he's got to score that. He has to score that. 72nd minute, and John Jules plays through Shane Lavery, who's just come on for Jerry Yates. And Everson, can you just piss off, mate, please? And we end up losing the game 3-1. I am very sorry to any Blackpool fans watching this. Sheffield United away. I think we know how this one's going to go. Okay, we got one back. There could still be some hope. That was all before half time, by the way. We have some youth scouting reports to go through. In Scotland, we find Jack Young, who has a great potential and great overall. And that was about it. Now, this is a game that I personally really do not want to lose. We are at home against Stoke City. And in the second minute, we're the ones piling on the early pressure for once. And Keshi Anderson with the shot. And we've taken the lead. We've taken the lead in a game. Oh my days, it's actually happened. Keshi Anderson, what a strike. It's 1-0. But in the 16th minute, Stoke are looking to hit back already. Tyrese Campbell into Simmer. And Simmer equalises. And it's 1-1. And then Campbell plays through Simmer again. And Simmer scores again. But in the second half, surely things can get better for us, right? Nope. Simmer scores again. It's a hat-trick. We finally have another shot at goal. It's saved by Bursic, though. And then I don't even know what happens here. But it's a fourth goal for Abdallah Simmer. I think Jordan Gabriel's face says it all at the moment about our defensive performances. Let's see if we can do better in the live games. Okay, so we haven't really been doing that well in this episode so far, have we? So many goals conceded and not enough scored. But I am going to give this 4-4-2 another chance. I'm going to ask the defence to drop back though, because it just simply isn't working, and I'm going to go for fast build up as well. Stick to what I know realistically. And we've now got a game up against QPR, who are actually doing worse than us. We currently sit 17th in the league. QPR sit 20th. So hopefully this is the game where we turn our fortunes around. We are going in there though with the slightly rotated side. Some players are a bit tired. The young Ian Hendry is back in at centre-back again from the youth academy. He's grown ridiculously quickly. The likes of Josh Bowler, Reece James and Ryan Wintle are also back into the starting lineup. This is Stefan Johansson just running straight through my defence, and Willock has hit the bar. It's a good ball in. Dykes with the header. Maxwell with the save. Great save. Wintle through the middle. Lavery. Jerry Yates. Out wide, here's Bergzorg. Get a good cross in. Yes, he has! Shane Lavery gives us the leads at home to Queen's Park Rangers. What a little bit of a nice move that was. That was great movement from everyone. Nice passing. Everyone found the space, and it was an easy header for Lavery. Now we've got to try and defend and keep this lead, because that's what we've been struggling to do. Well, not keeping leads, just not conceding goals. Oh, Duke McKenna's absolutely done me there. That's a great block, though, by Hendry. Just holding it in the box, it's like they're tormenting me. It's like, yeah, we're going to score, we're just going to take a little while longer to do it, and that's exactly what they've done. Lyndon Dykes brings QPR level, and we just couldn't deal with it. They were just all around us. There's just no room anywhere. QPR have got like 10,000 players in defence. What is this? How come, I mean, now Luke, we've got 3 players back. And they've got 3 players. How are they getting players back so quickly? It always feels like they've got an extra man on the pitch. Like, I'm going to try and tackle the player that's on the ball, but to do that, I'm always having to leave another player unmarked to do it. Last chance, final kick of the game. Can we make it count? No, we can't. We nearly did, but we didn't. Oh, that was it right there. Well, at least we got a point out of that, and we only conceded 1 goal. Progress. I've had a message from Owen Dale saying, not sure what's going to happen now, but I wanted to say I've really enjoyed my loan spell at the club. I hope we can make it a permanent deal. I hope so too, Owen. The problem is that once I got the email saying that Owen Dale's loan was expiring, so on all these other players, right, on all the players I've got in on loan currently, I can approach to buy. Owen Dale, ever since I've had that email, I can't approach to buy him. Now, I'm pretty sure that, I might be wrong in saying this, but in real life, his loan deal from Crewe turns permanent in January anyway, in real life. I think it's an obligation to buy, not an option. So I don't know if I will get him permanently, like, in January. But if I don't, I'm going to be so pissed off, because he's going to be worth so much more money than at the start of the season. And I'm probably not going to be able to afford to get him. Also, something I'm considering is turning Ian Hendry into a right back, because I don't plan on re-signing Dujon Sterling at the end of this season. So Hendry could fill that right back spot really well. It's not that quick at the moment, obviously. Making him a right back would help that. What I'm going to do is train him as a right back. However, I'm not going to turn him into a right back yet. Like, when it's done, I'm not going to do it when it's done. I've now got another email saying Owen Dale's loan is set to expire, and that if we want him on a permanent, we should look to begin negotiations with his parent club as soon as possible. I can't. Okay, now this is a game that we must win. Swansea are bottom of the league. We're playing them at the Swansea.com stadium. Let's go and actually win a game. Then the problem I've got with this formation, or at least right now, is the fact that the midfield sits so high. Like, when we're on the ball. Like, both Dougal and Timber were so high up the pitch then. And when we lost the ball, that was it. We had no midfield. So Bafemi, he's got away from his man. That's a fantastic save from Chris Maxwell. What a save. I feel like it might be a bit of a rebuilding job in January. I was going to do that next season, but the way the squad's performing, I think it might do half of it in January, because, oh boy, here we go again. Oh, and he scored as well. I didn't even know who that is. What's your name? Rushesha. Near post goal. Okay, we've done well to get out of that. I thought Owen Dale was free on this side. Oh, he's won the header though. That's well played. Here he goes. Once again though, he's just been crowded out. Finds the ball in the middle. Shane Lavery! What the hell was that save? Hello again, it's me again. It is the next day. It's a day after you saw the last bit of live recording, which is the day after the bit of pre-recording. Safe to say that yesterday I didn't have enough time to finish this live bit, so I'm going to finish it tonight instead. So I had to stop recording halfway through that Swansea game, and I actually conceded another goal whilst I was finishing the game off to Joel Piroux. So we ended up losing that game 2-0. And to start off this next session. We've got West Brom at home. Oh, lovely. We're going to simulate this one as well. What's going to happen? Let's find out. Yep, that is not a surprise in the slightest. And the final game of this episode sees us take on Birmingham City away from home. A couple of changes to the squad. I put Keshi Anderson up front alongside Lavery. Yates is just coming back from in an injury, so I'm deciding to not play him this time round. Ryan Wintle's back in midfield, and Hendry plays alongside Connolly at centre-back. Let's see if we can actually win this time. I've said that every time, but we're going to do it this time. Ball from Timber out to Dale. Here's Owen Dale. Can he get the cross in? Yes, he can. Keshi Anderson's waiting in the middle, and he's just headed it over. You need to be getting those on target at the very least. Jukovic to Hogan. My days. He hit that with some power. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Yes, Hendry. Great block. Hendry's done so well whenever he's played so far. I'm really impressed with him. Coming straight out of the youth academy to play plenty of games. Oh, you're joking. Okay. As if they spotted that pass. Yes, well done, Bergzorg. I need someone to get in a better position in the middle. Owen Dale, it may be his last goal for the club. And it's a very important one as it stands. Come on. I really struggle what to say then. If that didn't make any sense, I apologise. It's actually his first goal for the club, and it may well be his last if we can't sign him permanently. They've spotted it again. He spotted it again. No! I am such an idiot. Why do I never learn from my mistakes? We had a win. It was there. Birmingham barely had any chances in this game, at least any meaningful ones. And just with one stupid mistake, which I've already made in this game once, we've thrown away 2 points. Bergzorg out on the left-hand side, ball in. Anderson! I hate myself. That is the best chance we've had for 3 points for a very long time. Ever since the first game of this episode where we beat Blackburn. I think I am actually going to make Keshi Anderson a striker, because I think this 4-4-2 is better than the 4-3-3 I was using before. I think it feels better. Yes, we not as great defensively, but I think the way forward is this 4-4-2, and it's what Blackpool use in real life as well. Let's go through the monthly scouting reports whilst we're here. We've got Teddy Bryan, his potential is shocking. His overall's good, but his potential's awful. I'm still going to take him anyway because dynamic potential exists. It feels like this game knows when I'm considering buying a player that's in on loan. I've just thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to try and sign Ryan Wintle permanently right now. Now I can't do it. It's exactly the same situation as Owen Dale. When I got the email, I was like, okay, I'll try and sign him permanently. Didn't give me the chance to. Now it's done the same thing with Ryan Wintle as well. What is this game? And as we end this episode, after 20 games, we have 20 points and we are teetering ever so closely on the edge of the bottom 3. No one said this was going to be easy, did they? So, you know, it is what it is, and this is kind of what I was expecting, to be honest, but that is going to end off this episode of the Blackpool career mode on FIFA 22. If you guys enjoyed it, of course, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more. And if you don't want to miss a video, hit that little bell next to the subscribe button and you'll get a notification whenever I upload. Until next time, thanks so much for watching. Peace.